Greater than, in the misty mountains of Sapa, a Dao girl who had never left her village somehow found her way to the world stage. How did she do it? And who was that mysterious Western woman? In a small village in the mountains of Sapa, Mak, a red Dao girl, grew up with the smell of kitchen smoke and the sound of the wind howling through the bamboo groves. Mak was a good student but was so poor that every book was a treasure. Every time she saw a group of tourists passing by, her eyes lit up. I will be different, I will fly out of the mountains. Mak, 15 years old, Mom, I want to be a tour guide when I grow up. I will speak many languages, I will tell stories to people. Mom. Mak, a girl from our village, that's a very high dream. But if you try, I believe you can fly. When her father died, her family was left with nothing. Mak dropped out of school to work as a porter and sell brocade. On cold and rainy days, the 16-year-old girl's legs turned purple from the cold and her back was bent from the heavy load. Once, when a group of customers made fun of her for mispronouncing English, she could only lower her head and hide her tears. Tourist, smirking, you speak funny English. Ha ha ha. Mak, biting his lip, I want to learn more. I will be better. One day, I'll be your guide. One day, while selling goods on the street, she met Anna, a French woman who was backpacking. Anna not only bought goods but also talked to Mak with sympathy. They became friends. Anna taught Mak English every day and said something that Mak would remember forever. Anna, you don't belong only here, Mak. You belong to the world. Just keep walking, Mak. But I have no school, no money. Anna, holding her hand, then use what you do have, your heart, your stories, your dream. Thanks to the help of Anna and the online community after a viral article, Mak received a scholarship to Hanoi University. The first time she stepped onto the street, the sound of motorbikes and tall buildings overwhelmed her. But her eyes were still bright, like a volcano inside that had never gone out. Mak, calling her mother, Mom, today I'm standing in the middle of the capital. I'm wearing ao dai, I'm not carrying goods anymore, Mom. Mom, crying, I know you can do it, daughter of the mountain. 5 years later, Mak became a TEDx speaker, speaking in English with a strong Sapa accent. She recounted her journey, bringing hundreds of people to tears. No one laughed at her English anymore, they stood up and applauded for a simple reason: a girl who never gave up. Mak, on stage, I was once a girl selling embroidery in the rain, laughed at for my accent. Today, I teach children in villages how to tell their own stories, in any language. Audience. Prolonged applause, tears falling. Mak did not choose to live in the city. She returned to her old village, opened a free class, taught English, and was a tour guide for ethnic children. She became a symbol of hope. That origin does not determine the future, but the will to not give up. Mak, teaching children, no one is born to be in the dark. We can become small lights, enough to light up the people around us. Child. Sister Mak, tomorrow I will learn new words. I also want to be a tour guide like you. And so, from a humble wooden house in the windy mountains, a small flame grew into a torch of hope. Mak didn't just change her life, she rewrote the meaning of dreams for generations to come. If you believe every dream deserves a chance, hit subscribe, and join us in spreading more stories of hope and courage.